What's up everyone, we are back with Special Edition. I installed a bunch of mods that I still have yet to cover, so we are going to speed through these a bit, and I'm going to place the timestamps in the links below so you can jump ahead if you want, and we are going to get started. So the first mod up is Inpou, and it is an armor that is an Egyptian themed armor, and you might see people wear this often, but they always wear it as a female. So you may have not known that this armor also works with male characters. Even on the mods page, you can see that there's only one screenshot of the male character wearing this armor. So I really like this mod, mostly for the shoes and the helmet. It's like this Anubis themed helmet, and the armor is okay, but it doesn't have SAM support. So I really like to have my male characters like fat or buff or a bit of both. So I usually just take the Anubis helmet and the shoes, and I'll mix it in with some different kind of SAM armor. This way I can wear the helmet and still have a buff body. The next mod is Magic Sneak Attacks, and it supports multiple versions of Skyrim, so make sure that you choose the correct version before installing this mod. So this is going to let you hit enemies with sneak attacks using magic. It's simple, you just cast a spell at an NPC while you're crouching. I toggled the AI detection here in this showcase. As you can see, my aim is absolutely horrible with these firebolts, but I can confirm that it does work. I was running into forts and I was hitting enemies with sneak attacks, and the sneak attack sound would play when I hit them, as well as the notification appearing in the top right corner of your screen, and your sneak level will increase. I can confirm that it does work. I was hitting enemies with sneak magic firebolts and my sneak level was increasing. So I think this is a very useful mod, and it feels like something that should have been in the vanilla game. And on top of that, it doesn't even use a plugin, so I highly recommend this one. So next up is a couple of mods. The first one being a preset by the face sculptor called Hitomi, and this will give the player character an Asian inspired face that uses the Imperial race. So when I tried this mod, after having all of the requirements, I just didn't get the same results, even after importing the head NIF. However, the preset is still useful as a base, as I did have to do some masking because there was a bit of a color seam around the neck. But overall, this is a great preset. I really like it, and if he decides to make a follower of this character, I will use it even if she has a basic female follower voice, because she's just aesthetically that good looking. I also have Chaos Hairdos SMP, and the reason why I am so late to get this mod is because I was just using the normal Chaos Hairdos, and I never really cared much for the hair physics because I would always wear a wig mod like Yundao hair or holiday wigs, and those things have physics. So anyway, this mod takes some of the Chaos Hairdos and adds some physics to them, and the hairs can be selected in the race menu. It's great because you can just set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about wigs and things like that, and most importantly, you can wear helmets and have the flowing hair once you take them off. So next is a magic mod called Arclight, and it has a FO mod installer when you first install it, so you can choose patches and ways you'd like to obtain the spells. I use the option to make vendors appear at the ends who will sell you the spell tomes so you can learn the spells, as well as some being in the loot list using the mod SPID. The spells themselves aren't anything too crazy, but they are quite a bit of them to choose from. So most of them will have a very similar appearance to storm and lightning spells from the vanilla game. There are two conjuration spells. I believe one is the Arclight Atronach and the other is the Arclight Monarch. They both unfortunately look exactly the same. They have a very similar appearance to the Storm Atronach but they have the Arclight effects around them. The other spells are like Chain Lightning, Runes, Lightning Walls, and Laser Beams. So, being that these spells look so similar to the vanilla Lightning, I assume that this is performance friendly. I am going to keep this mod, and what really drew me to it was just this beautiful orange lightning effect that comes with these spells. So I finally got around to downloading the SC Horse mod by Shingles Cat, and I don't know if I was missing files or if this was how it was supposed to look, which I doubt. For me, it just didn't look that good. I assume it's a conflict on my end because I hear so much about this mod, and I think these horses are Witcher inspired horses, or maybe they're ripped from the Witcher game. Either way, it just didn't look right. Next mod I got was the Alpine Forest of Whiterun Valley, and I highly recommend you use Dendrolods with this because I had these trees and they don't have lods, so they was kind of like popping in for me. I didn't run Dendrolods with this mod because I'm in the process of just adding and removing and testing things out, and running Dendrolods takes quite a long time if you have a lot of land mods in your game. And speaking of land mods, we have New Weynon, which is going to add a new settlement to your game. This is located across the road from Lorius's farm, next to where you meet Cicero with his broken carriage. So there's a tree here obstructing the view a bit because of the last mod we just covered, but I'll make a patch for that shortly. There's also patches with this mod, so you can use it with other popular plugins like Luxvia and Lanterns of Skyrim 2, just to name a few. There's other patches you can get as well. The town has an alchemy shop, a blacksmith, and an inn. There were some houses for the NPCs that lived there, but I didn't bother to go in because they were locked. There's also a few quests added to this mod, and you can, start these by talking to the NPCs in the area. So I actually had this mod for a while, but I never really explored it too much. I just wanted to have more settlements in my game, and this was in an area that was less likely to have conflicts. So, I really like it, and I have been keeping it, and it hasn't given me any problems so far. That's going to do it for me on this video. Those are some of the mods that were recently added to my list. If you are still here watching this, I want to thank you for watching. If you want to support me, consider leaving a like or subscribing to the channel. I am signing out.